Some cities look perfect on paper, until you actually live there. Hidden behind Ohio's friendly charm and low cost of living are a few places that might make you think twice before packing your bags. From sky-high crime rates to ghost town downtowns and crumbling infrastructure, these cities reveal the side of Ohio few outsiders ever see. And trust me, some of these stats will shock you. But before we start, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're pulling back the curtain, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Now let's dive in. Now, Cleveland might sound appealing at first. It's Ohio's second largest city and has a rich cultural history with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and a proud sports legacy. But when it comes to relocating, it's not exactly the dream destination many imagine. Cleveland has long struggled with economic instability, ranking among the top U.S. cities for poverty. As of 2024, nearly 30% of residents live below the poverty line, almost triple the national average. Crime is another big concern. Cleveland consistently lands near the top of Ohio's most dangerous cities, with a violent crime rate around 1,500 incidents per 100,000 people, far higher than the national rate. The city's infrastructure shows its age, too. Potholes, neglected buildings, and limited job growth make it tough for newcomers seeking long-term stability. Despite its charm and resilience, Cleveland's challenges can outweigh its opportunities for many movers. Youngstown was once a powerhouse of American steel, a symbol of grit and industry. But after the mills closed, the city never truly recovered. Today, it's one of Ohio's most economically challenged areas. The poverty rate hovers around 35%, and unemployment consistently exceeds the state average. Crime remains a serious issue, with violent crime rates nearly double those of the national average. Many neighborhoods have faced decades of decline, with abandoned properties and low property values making it tough to build equity. While there have been efforts to revitalize downtown, progress is slow and uneven. Schools in the area also struggle, ranking among the lowest in the state for test scores and graduation rates. For someone considering a move, the limited job prospects and safety concerns make Youngstown a tough sell, even with its low cost of living and deep local pride. Dayton has a strong legacy, the birthplace of aviation, innovation, and a hub of American invention. But despite that proud history, the modern reality is mixed. While downtown Dayton has seen some revitalization, much of the city continues to battle high crime rates, with over 1 in 200 violent crimes per 100,000 residents reported in recent years. The job market is improving but remains fragile, particularly for younger professionals seeking stable, high-paying work. Many neighborhoods struggle with vacant properties and declining home values, making long-term investment risky. Schools are also a challenge, with several districts underperforming compared to state averages. Dayton's affordability might tempt newcomers, but the trade-offs, especially safety and limited career growth, are significant. It's a city with potential and history, but for families or young professionals looking for a fresh start, the challenges can outweigh the charm. Canton is known to football fans as the home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But beyond that famous attraction, life in Canton can be difficult. The city faces persistent economic and social challenges. Poverty sits around 25%, and property crime rates are notably high, making it one of the riskier areas in Northeast Ohio. Many neighborhoods show signs of urban decay, boarded-up homes, neglected infrastructure, and limited public investment. The school system's performance is below average, and local employment opportunities have dwindled as manufacturing jobs continue to leave the region. Even though the cost of living is low, residents often find that low housing prices come with high trade-offs in safety and quality of life. Canton's downtown has seen small revitalization efforts, but beyond a few blocks, the struggles remain visible, making it less appealing for those seeking a secure and growing community. All right, We're halfway through the list, and I've got to ask, what do you think so far? Have you ever visited any of these cities, or maybe even lived in one? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences and whether you agree with these picks. Also, if you're enjoying this breakdown of Ohio's most troubled cities, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow. Akron, once hailed as the rubber capital of the world, has worked hard to reinvent itself after the tire industry collapsed. While there are pockets of innovation and community effort, the city still faces serious challenges. Crime rates remain high, with violent and property crimes both above national averages. Some neighborhoods experience severe blight, with vacant homes and deteriorating infrastructure. Economically, Akron lags behind other Ohio cities like Columbus or Cincinnati, with median household income below $43,000, significantly under the national figure. Public schools vary widely in quality, and many families struggle to find stability in the job market. The city's affordability can be attractive, but the low prices often reflect the underlying economic stress. Akron has hardened history, but unless revitalization efforts spread beyond downtown, newcomers might find the balance between opportunity and safety less than ideal. Mansfield is a small city that's often overlooked, and for some good reasons. Once an industrial hub, it now struggles with stagnant job growth and a shrinking population. The median household income is under $40,000, and the poverty rate sits around 22%, both worse than state averages. Mansfield's crime rates, particularly for property crimes, remain among the highest in the region. The downtown area shows signs of slow renewal, but many surrounding neighborhoods still face decay and limited access to services. Educational outcomes are also below average, making it a tough place for families seeking good schools. Add to that an aging infrastructure and limited entertainment or dining options, and Mansfield can feel isolated for newcomers. While it has a rich history and friendly locals, the lack of economic vitality and persistent safety issues make it less appealing for people looking to plant roots in Ohio. Toledo sits right on the edge of Lake Erie and has long been known for its glass-making heritage. It has big city amenities with small-town affordability, but that affordability comes at a cost. Toledo's violent crime rate exceeds 1,300 incidents per 100,000 people, one of the highest in Ohio. The economy has struggled to recover from industrial decline, with job growth lagging behind the state's major metro areas. While there are bright spots downtown and near the waterfront, many neighborhoods remain plagued by vacant buildings and low property values. Schools in the area often underperform, and residents frequently report frustration with local government services. On top of that, Toledo's weather, long gray winters, and heavy lake-effect snow adds to the challenge of daily life. It's a city with potential, but right now, the risks and instability make it a tough choice for those looking to move. East Cleveland is often cited as one of Ohio's most troubled communities. Once a wealthy suburb of Cleveland, it has faced decades of economic decline and population loss. Today, it's one of the poorest cities in the state, with a poverty rate exceeding 40%. Crime is alarmingly high, and public services have deteriorated due to a shrinking tax base. Streets are filled with vacant homes, and infrastructure has crumbled. Some neighborhoods even lack consistent street lighting and road maintenance. The city has faced multiple corruption scandals and financial crises, leading to talk of bankruptcy and annexation by Cleveland. Schools are underfunded, and property values are among the lowest in Ohio. For anyone planning a move, East Cleveland represents the extreme end of urban decline. While some residents are working hard to rebuild, the challenges here are steep, making it a risky option for new arrivals. So there you have it, 8 Ohio cities that might not be worth the move. Each one tells a story of lost industry, economic struggle, and resilience. But when it comes to starting fresh, it's better to know what you're walking into. Remember, every city has its pros and cons, but the smart move is doing your homework first. If you found this video helpful or eye-opening, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you'll be the first to know when we uncover more hidden truths about America's cities.